This is unbelievable, my friend. A lightning-fast transfer has simply shaken the NFL and put the Philadelphia Eagles at the center of all conversations. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar trade, valued at no less than $5 million, involving none other than the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the kind of move that catches even the most attentive insiders by surprise and leaves every fan wondering, why now? What are the Eagles planning with this unexpected move? I managed to get behind the scenes and will reveal the details that haven't yet appeared in the major portals. But first, if you're one of those who proudly wears a green jersey, like and subscribe to the channel, because what you're about to share here could completely change the way you view this Eagles season. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, what happened this Monday probably caught you by surprise. An unexpected but deeply strategic move made the Eagles grab everyone's attention by making a trade with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The target, running back Tank Bigsby. The deal, which involved a 5th and 6th round pick in the 2026 draft, generated speculation and buzz on social media. But what's really behind this trade? And more importantly, what does it mean for the Eagles' future? First, it's important to emphasize that the Eagles aren't just replacing pieces, they're strengthening their team in a smart and targeted way. After the impactful transaction for Zadarius Smith, one of the league's most coveted edge rushers, the Bigsby trade brings a new and strategic layer of depth. But why now? Let's explore. The move comes after a week of significant roster adjustments in Philadelphia. Although the season has just begun, the team wasted no time in seeking reinforcements. Besides Smith, who promises to strengthen the pressure on the opposing quarterback, the focus now is on building a stronger backfield, and that's where Bigsby comes in. He's not just an ordinary running back, he has the potential to become a major player in this multifaceted offensive system. Bigsby, who has excelled in the NFL since his time at Auburn, was on the radar of many teams during the offseason. In fact, some even considered the possibility of challenging Travis Etienne for the starting job in Jacksonville. With 766 rushing yards last college season, surpassing Etienne's 558, Bigsby has visible skill and potential for improvement. But what does this have to do with the Eagles? Let us explain. Currently, the Eagles' backfield is led by none other than Saquon Barkley, one of the most talented running backs in the league. Joining him are Will Shipley and A.J. Dillon, who, while talented, are far from guaranteed long-term stability. Shipley, for example, has been dealing with a rib injury, which makes the trade for Bigsby even more relevant. This is where the Eagles' strategy comes in. While many fans are eyeing the cornerback position, the Eagles have shown they have vision beyond the obvious. Signing Bigsby isn't just about adding another running back to the team. What really caught everyone's attention was Bigsby's potential as a kick returner. The Eagles, known for their ability in special moments, have already been exploring Bigsby's use in this role, and that's what makes this acquisition even more interesting. In an already strong moment, adding a player with the ability to make valuable contributions in several areas, such as rushing and returning, is a strategy that could yield significant benefits throughout the season. Bigsby's talk, coupled with his ability to move the ball in critical situations, makes him a smart addition. While the trade involves significant value, with the Eagles sending draft picks to the Jaguars, the $5.3 million price tag for a 4-year contract is extremely affordable. This represents a low-risk bet with a high potential return, especially since Bigsby will only have a $1.4 million salary cap impact next season. This means the Eagles can count on a talented, relatively low-cost player while maintaining the financial flexibility to strengthen other areas of the roster if necessary. This balance of price and performance could be a huge asset for Howie Roseman's team, which has proven itself a master of shrewd trades. The addition of Bigsby, therefore, is not only a strategic move for the present, but also a bet on the future. In terms of immediate impact, Bigsby is most likely to assume a supporting role in the backfield, with Barkley remaining the team's primary running back. However, as the season unfolds, the flexibility afforded by the addition of Bigsby could allow the Eagles to play more dynamically, utilizing multiple offensive options to surprise opponents. Furthermore, as a kickoff returner, Bigsby can be the one to create explosive plays that ultimately change the course of a game. In tight games, this type of contribution can be decisive, and who doesn't remember a running back's return that turned the game upside down? By adding Bigsby, the Eagles increase their chances of having this type of unpredictable play, and it didn't stop there. As the season progresses, the Philadelphia Eagles continue to demonstrate their strategic approach and forward-thinking vision. With Howie Roseman at the helm, the team is making no compromises in the market. After the trade for Tank Bigsby, many fans and analysts are wondering, are the Eagles truly satisfied with what they have, or are more changes on the horizon? And if so, what talents could arrive to further strengthen the roster? Last week, Philadelphia veteran cornerback Mike Hilton, who spent several years as a starter with the Cincinnati Bengals, returned to the NFL. Known for his aggressiveness and playmaking ability, Hilton was invited by the Eagles to a workout, sparking speculation about a potential signing. With 13 career interceptions and a relentless mentality, Hilton is seen as a valuable addition to an already strong second team, which boasts players Bradbury. But will he be the next to sign with the Eagles? Despite his evident experience and skill, one question remains. Will the Eagles actually sign Mike Hilton? The team's salary cap could influence this decision, with approximately $19 million in cap space, leaving considerable room for maneuver. If the Eagles choose not to pursue Hilton, there are still several promising alternatives on the market who could fill the void. One such alternative is Asante Samuel Jr., a 25-year-old cornerback who most recently played for the Los Angeles Chargers. Samuel is a rising talent with significant potential to impact any defense. His recovery from off-season surgery, whether postponed, could become a key player once fully recovered. For the Eagles, Samuel could be an attractive option if they decide to wait until he's fully healthy at the end of the season. But the real star in the cornerback market could be Stephon Gilmore, the former AP Defensive Player of the Year. With a resume packed with accomplishments, including winning the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year award, Gilmore has everything the Eagles need: experience, skill, and a long history of elite coverage. After a solid season with the Minnesota Vikings, he could be exactly what the Eagles' defense needs to take it even further. The addition of Gilmore, who also played with Darius Slay, could transform Philadelphia's secondary into one of the most feared in the league. Of course, the search for talent doesn't end with Bigsby and a potential addition at cornerback. What the Eagles are doing is keeping their options open and improving an already talented roster. Each move in free agency is an attempt to adjust pieces and strengthen the momentum for the battle for NFC supremacy. These moves are a clear statement that the Eagles aren't just focused on making the playoffs, they want the Super Bowl. With Bigsby's arrival, Philadelphia has already taken a significant step toward improving its backfield depth. But time is clearly being spent adjusting and improving all aspects of their roster. Whether it's adding depth to the secondary, bolstering the offensive line, or even seeking more options on offense, there's no doubt the Eagles continue to seek the perfect balance to compete for a title. Howie Roseman's vision is clear: to remain competitive across the board with quality options, whether on the core units or in the special moments. With the moves the Eagles have made and the options still available, the future looks bright for the team. They're not just preparing for the season, they're building a lineup capable of contending for a Super Bowl title. Adding players like Mike Hilton, Asante Samuel Jr., or Stephon Gilmore could give the Eagles the depth and experience needed to dominate the NFC. With more salary cap space and a team already one of the NFC favorites, the coming weeks could bring more surprises. Fans can rest assured that Howie Roseman and the Eagles may not be stopping there. Whether through smart trades or bold free agent signings, the mission is clear: strengthen every aspect of the team and ensure Philadelphia is a real Super Bowl threat. With recent roster moves and trades, including the acquisition of Tank Bigsby, the potential signing of Mike Hilton, and the search for reinforcements in the cornerback market, do you believe the Philadelphia Eagles are poised for a major impact this season? Or are these changes still just adjustments for an even brighter future? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.